You know what? You've changed, man. You are.
I've changed. My bad. I've changed, man. For the better. So, first of all, man, Shane, welcome. What you been up to, brother? As we're getting started,
man. I'm plotting to kill my neighbors when the money run out, and cook them because I'm gonna run out of food. I know that. So I'm planning on definitely, that, and also I'm gonna probably buy more guns. Yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you who buys guns. I don't know. Yeah, this guy right here. He's a gun owner. You a gun owner?
Which one?
Yeah.
Which one?
I don't tell my secrets.
Okay, good. See, that's what I'm talking about. Passed the test. He passed the test. I thought he was going to crack under pressure.
No, he's on paper.
Say he on paper.
Well, welcome everybody. We gotta let people join in now. Okay, everybody, make sure you share the page. This is the Battle of the Sexes, where you can interact, and I'm gonna post the YouTube link, ladies. So if people like to ask us questions, be careful. We're gonna answer them honestly. So make sure, and there's no filter on this.
There ain't no filter.
No filter. So the question I want to ask, and which I will go, and I'm gonna start with you, Chris. August Alsina, all of that stuff. I don't even want to talk about the whole situation. Was he wrong for saying something? I'm gonna go to you, Chris. Then I'm gonna go to you, Bruce, and I'm gonna let you close it out, Shane.
All right.
Yeah, he was dead wrong. It's like if you hit it, you hit it. Mm-hmm. Like I can't say too much more behind that. It's like now he ain't gonna ever hit it again.
What about Will though? What do you think about Will? It's like he acted like he didn't know.
No, he crushed. He didn't know. He knew after the fact. He thought that they had like a babysitter. Mm-hmm. And now she started hitting the babysitter.
Right. All right. Bruce, what do you say, man? What about the August Alsina? Was he wrong for what he did?
Was he wrong? He was wrong and he was right. Because look at the attention that he's getting. Uh-huh. And in the situation, he was wrong because I don't think he's worried about hitting it no more. I think the situation is wrong because you tell like, look, you ain't supposed to say nothing. It's like he from a different generation. Jada is from the So I Creep generation. Keep it on the down low.
Right.
He want to make a whole song about a whole song with Rick Ross on there. You could have made a song by yourself. You gonna put Rick Ross on there to amplify. To amplify.
Right. He was like, I hit it. Rick Ross like, huh?
All right, Shane, let us know. Was he wrong?
Man, he did the most bitch shit I've heard in quite a while. I mean, yeah, he was all up. He was being yogurty. I mean, I don't understand how, he was on some yo played fruit at the bottom bitch shit to me. And I can't understand why you just keep your mouth shut. You got to stick your dick in Jada Pinkett. Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Will Smith. And trust me, without Will Smith, Jada Pinkett wouldn't be getting as much play. That's real shit.
Right.
Did I not say that? Did I not say that before? I told him that, bro. I said Jada Pinkett is cool, but she's not one of our icons. You know what I mean? She doesn't go down in history like as a, at her, just like I said, her best movie to me, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, was Low Down Dirty Shame. To me, that was her best one. Everyone said it all.
Yeah, I give her Set It Off.
She was just crazy.
Yeah.
I gotta think a little bit to remember what movie she's in because she's one of them female actors that blends in with other female actors.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Yeah. I just felt like August. Come on, dude. Come on. You could have kept it to yourself or just been like, man, keep it moving. But it is definitely a Woody Allen babysitter situation. You are right about that. I'm gonna give you that is true. It's like, yo, man, I let you in my house. Now personally, I didn't entangle my hands around that nigga's neck. There's no way. I'm like, really, if I was Will Smith, it wouldn't be no, I'm gonna get you back. It's like, no, I'm gonna get August. And then later on, you're going to die in a mysterious, tub stab mishap. That's what's going to happen.
Entangle rhymes with strangle.
Exactly. Everybody know that. Everybody know that. So
Right.
I would like right in during the red table talk. Really, bitch.
All right, so we're about to get we're about to start getting the questions that women are inboxing me. I'm like, they can come on Zoom. If you want to come on Zoom, make sure you go on the link right now, and that I posted where you can come in and ask us the questions. The question, who is this? Ashley. She said, why exactly do men cheat? Why can't you just be honest and let the girl you're with go before you move on?
Wow.
Hmm.
I'm gonna let somebody else go.
Right.
People waiting like boom, boom, boom.
Hey, I'm trying to think. I like.
Now, Ashley, are we together or are we just kicking it?
It's so many different reasons, and it all depends. Like it's such a general question to ask, because there could be relationship issues, there could be issues in the bedroom, there could be just a person who ain't right in the head, who don't know what a relationship is.
Hey, but to be 100 is like, I mean, right behind that question, they'd be like, okay, really, would a man cheat if all the women that was being cheated on wasn't staying? So why do they stay?
You talking about consequences. So if he knew
It ain't even a matter of consequences. It's like women want you to walk away from the wrong. Why don't they walk away from the wrong?
Right. Yeah, but I mean, I think that I'm gonna answer her question. Men cheat because sometimes if you out on the road, if you're an hour away from home and you're hungry for an orange, you want to drive all the way back home for an orange. When there's the orange right there, when you need your vitamin C right there. So a lot of men feel like, well, I'm gonna get the vitamin C right here. I'm gonna get, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get the vitamin C, I'm gonna give the vitamin D to this girl here. So I think that's it. But women stay with dudes that cheat all the time. They stay with them all the time. It's like, yo, if you don't like that type of shit, bounce.
Right.
Why you staying? That's like women who stay with a dude that sucker punched them 4 or 5 times. If anything, you need to work on your guard. If you're gonna stay with a dude, you better work on your guard, baby. You need to train a little bit more.
Right.
Like beatings, at least take less of a beating. God damn, you gonna lose all 3 rounds?
Right. And they, you know, they say that. What was you gonna say, Bruce?
Men cheat for the same reasons that women cheat.
No.
No,
No?
I don't think so.
No.
I think women cheat for emotional, men cheat physical.
No.
Nah.
Bullshit. Women have tricked men into that shit. Women have made men believe that men are the reason that women cheat, and men are the reason that men cheat. No matter what, it's our fault.
Yeah, that's true. He's right there. And women cheat because they want that dick.
Right.
Why they don't just want that dick? They want that dick just like men want pussy, and that's it. And women act like, well, my emotions weren't being fulfilled at home. Search out for that. Yeah, he wasn't giving you emotional support. He was giving you that dick support. Stupids, bunch of dummies.
Sometimes it's interpreted wrong. Like sometimes I don't know I'm cheating. I don't even know we together. Like we are in a relationship. I didn't even know that. So I'm cheating, and now you telling everybody that I'm cheating. We wasn't even together. We taking it in dates.
Yeah.
It was
Who give a damn that we live with each other?
What's gonna happen to you, man?
Oh my God! Come
on. No. Women. I think women know exactly what they're doing. I've had it happen in my lifetime twice, and women know exactly what they're doing. They want that, and it's like eating the same food. Men do the same shit, and it depends on how committed you are. Like falcons mate for life. Once they fuck one other falcon, that's the falcon they gonna fuck till they die. So, but humans don't, because we're always looking for the bigger and better deal. We're looking for the other chick, the one that's gonna do this. Oh yeah, but you know what? She licked my balls. You didn't lick my balls, so I can go with the balls. No, we come up with whatever reason we can to make it reason. Like, baby, if you lick my balls more, I wouldn't have did what I did. it's your fault because you ain't a ball licker. And so that's what I think.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hold on right quick, Bruce. Just to let y'all know, this is for grown people. No filter on here.
Wow.
So you know, no, you good, sir. Everybody good, because this is the realest conversations you can have. Just so you know, praise God, I got my commission shirt on.
Okay, good.
My gospel group, so we good. The Lord
I'm
is.
sorry, I didn't know. Yeah, my bad. I would have been like.
But go ahead, Bruce. Go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
Definition of cheating was where that's cheating is one of them phrases that is general, and so nobody has established what specifically that means to them. What is cheating to you? What is cheating you as a man? What's cheating you as a woman? For a man, cheating to me might be depriving me of emotional attachment or physical attachment. That might be cheating for me. That might be the deal breaker for me to leave and go out and find that somewhere else. For a woman, it might be a financial thing. Okay, you're cheating on me because you're putting financial obligations on me, and so then I'm going to go out then and find outside of the realm of you. So if nobody has ever sat down and established these are my expectations in this relationship, okay? And if you don't abide by them, if you don't go, then those are the deal breakers.
No, that's a good definition, but I think cheating is like if I catch you butt naked with somebody, I'm allowed to stab you in the forehead. No, I think that just should be something we should think about. Like it should be a little clause. If I catch you, I'm allowed to purge you. You know what I'm saying? I just think that there's a very distinct definition of cheating. Mm-hmm. If you physically give yourself to somebody else, people say, well, if you talk to the other guy and you were having a conversation, no. As soon as he touched you with his body in an intimate way, that's cheating. And now I got to stab both y'all in the forehead with a fork.
Do you think emotional is cheating also? Do you think like sharing, texting and conversations and all that?
I can tell you like this. From my perspective, I think that anything that you give from your relationship to another person of the opposite sex or whatever, however you get down, it's like if you give that to another person, that's cheating, whether it's emotional, physical, or whatever it is.
Right.
It's like if it's taken away from me, then it's like, like women in their their work husbands and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Right. So you should definitely be allowed to stab them in the forehead with a fork. Nobody want to stab nobody with a fork. Just me. You know what? All three of y'all have changed. You are different. I remember a week ago you to stab somebody in the head with a fork, but now we got to think about you.
All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the Battle of the Sexes. We're going to be doing this for another 45 minutes, and we're going to make it interactive too. So if you would like to come in and have fun with us and state a comment, we pin the Zoom link where you can come and just have fun. Ladies, you can ask the questions. Ladies, you can text. You can do whatever it is you want to do. Share the page. So once again, the panel we have, my boy Chris Harvey out of Minneapolis is here in the building, ladies and gentlemen. We also got my man, two of my fellow comedian families. The first one is Bruce Leroy. You've seen him on Kevin Hart's. Kevin Hart. What was it? Kevin Hart. Yeah.
He just say what is it?
Kevin Hart.
Hard to say. My bad. COVID. So he's on that, man.
Hey, when people fuck up, they be like, oh.
I just freeze. Like. That's it, man. Bruce Leroy. But then this guy needs no introduction, man. To me, one of the legends, man. Had the opportunity to work with him a bunch of times.
Yeah, I'm
very,
lucky.
very funny. Man. So, Mr. Shang. So y'all make some noise for all of our panelists. Everybody make some noise for all our panelists.
Make a noise. Yeah.
So we have a lot of questions. Oh, here they go. Questions are starting to come in. Okay, so question right here. The question is, what is a deal breaker for a man when it comes to a woman with kids?
With kids.
Mine is disrespectful and bad kids. I can't deal with that.
Can't do it?
Disrespectful kids. No. I don't mind dating a woman with kids, but if the kid's disrespectful, I'm gonna have to put my hands on them, and I don't know that's right. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because that's somebody else's baby.
Yeah.
I think Bebe probably had some heat. That's why she was always on dates and her kids had to be. I don't know.
Hey. Mine is when the what is it? The baby dad don't know that y'all broke up.
Man, that is the worst.
That is a good one.
That is the worst.
Angle.
That is a good one. Wow.
You say entanglement?
Entanglement. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, like if I come over, he's sitting there, hey, what you doing here?
Right.
That
What
is
you doing here? Yeah.
I never.
No shirt off.
Right.
Put your shirt off. Hold up, bro. Yeah.
That was one of the things, brothers, that I will always, especially when I was living in Atlanta, I was like, I'm not going to your house because you broke up with him. That don't mean he broke up with you. Because, you know, some dudes just pop up, you know what I'm saying? And then they get mad at the dude. It's like, hey, man, I ain't know nothing about, you know, just one of those situations.
You don't control of the situation.
Yeah, exactly. You got to be in control of the situation. But I think if a woman has over 14 children, then that'd be a deal breaker. Like, so you got 14, and if they all different nationalities.
Right.
Yeah, if I'm like, it's like a Benetton ad, if I'm like at the United Nations, then crawled out of your vagina, I don't think I want to be with you. No, I mean, no, I'm kidding. Come on, ladies. Shit. Come on, ladies.
He meant 13.
13. 14, that's too much. No, I think that, honestly, I think that the thing would be not disrespectful, because they'd be disrespectful as long as they put my hands on me. I don't care. But I think is her not being able to check them and make sure they know the deal. That is a deal breaker for me. If the woman don't, inform the child, unless it's a really, really small child that doesn't get the concept of it. But you should be like, okay, this is not your daddy. This is another guy. And that's it. They should be informed. But if they don't do that, then stab in the fork in the head with a fork.
Hell, at our age, the kids are like, nigga, I know that ain't my daddy.
Yeah. No, yeah, but I've been in situations where, she didn't explain it clearly. Didn't explain it clearly to the kid. And the kid was confused, and the kid shouldn't be confused, And I had that happen with the mother of my child. She stepped over the line a couple times, and I had to tell her, yo, can't do that. I don't care. You ain't with me. I don't care if you get attacked by pterodactyls at Jurassic Park.
Right.
Which I can only pray that happens in real life. But since it ain't, nobody want their ex dead. Nobody, just me. Okay, wow.
Hey,
this panel is not being truthful.
Hey, Shauna asked, she said, when is a good time to talk about financial situations, like sharing credit reports? When is it a good time in a relationship to talk about that?
Wow.
Immediately when it come up in your mind, talk about it. See what happens.
Just like that?
Yeah, throw it out there. It's either gonna be a yay or a no, and then if it's a no, bring it back later.
Are we talking about relationship?
No,
in a relationship?
Like during a date. She said,
during a date
and stuff. If you're dating, I'm not talking about marriage. Like I would want to know before we even get married about your financial situation.
Most definitely.
So she's asking, when is a good time to talk about it?
Yeah, immediately. But it's about how you approach it. You can't just be like, so what? How much money you make? It gotta be. You gotta fold it into the conversation casually. If you don't got finesse,
okay.
Bring up the stuff that you're trying to bring up. It ain't gonna work.
Right away, I need a woman. I'm gonna ask a woman right away because I need to know if she got enough bail money for me, because I be stabbing people in the forehead with forks. So, like, I'm a folk stabber. I ain't got no problem stabbing people. They call me Uncle Stabby. I'm Uncle Stabby. No, I think that I would ask a woman probably a couple dates in, because women have this misconception, this double standard. It's like, well, how much you make? Well, how much you make? Well, you ain't got no car. I met you at the bus stop. What are you talking about? You ain't got no car. It's like, it ain't like it was before. It should be 50-50. We should both know what the deal is.
Now, do you think that, because I already know where she's going with this one. So, in a situation, financial stability.
Right.
I feel like some women, they're all independent. They say all this stuff, But then they want the man to be, the man can be the man, but they're like, well, I need a man to take care of me. I need a man to do this. So that's when they feel like they want to switch to old school. And you see that happen where they're independent, they out getting their own. I'm getting my own memes, hashtags, everything, social media. Then when they get in a relationship, well, you got to take care of me. You know what I'm saying? What do you say about those type of individuals?
A lot of those women, and I'm gonna say a lot of them. I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them they want old school values, but they got millennial minds.
Very precise.
Y'all see how he said it too? He put his guns on the screen.
I saw what you did, man. I
like that. Listen, Tanisha Wilson, she said about the financial and talking. She was like about credit reports. She said immediately is kind of tacky. So that's what she said. But she got money. That's my friend. She caked up. So
shut up. Who is that? And can she please take care of me? I mean, I'm not a sugar mama. Why can't I get a sugar mama? No, I just think, why not? No, I think that women have a tendency to want men to take care of everything. And I'm at a point in my life, even though I'm in a position where I can do that, I'm like, nah, you got to help out. I'm so sick of that. Because if we break up, I'm supposed to just lose all my money? Nah, then I got to hire somebody to, kill you. And I don't want that. I'm on one today. First, I'm stabbing people in the head with 40. Now I'm hiring people to kill your ex.
Right.
I need to get that COVID's getting to me.
I'm waiting for moon crickets to come out. I'm waiting.
Oh, wow. It's wild, man. Some white dude called me that at the store, and I didn't he said it, and I got mad. I went to immediate, wow, I'm gonna have to choke this dude, and because a mask will, block COVID.
Yeah.
And then he said, no, I saw your show, bro. Come on, bro, it's a joke you did. I'm like, oh, man, look, you said a joke, because
moon cricket.
Get that business, about to get this smoke. But no, I think that you're right. All of you guys are right. Pertaining to money, women do have this old school mentality that doesn't apply to anything in reality right now. And they also expect men much more from men than they do it from themselves. And that irritates, and that makes my ass itch. It's just silly.
Well, I have somebody that's about to come in and ask us a question. Miss Gally.
I was gonna say blame that on the ballers because
that sounds like a song. That sounds like a song.
Blame it on the ballers. I'm gonna write that. Thank you. I appreciate it.
It does. Blame it on the ballers.
Gally, what happened? I thought you wanted to come in, Gally. So this is an interactive show, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take it off.
Come in.
See Chris's refrigerator.
Come on, G.
Chris back there making a sample.
Show where you can come in, ask us questions. We put the Zoom link, because some people are asking the questions. Some people, we're inviting people to come on. So we have Candace that's about to come on now. So let's check out Candace so she can
come on, Candy.
Ask the question.
Okay, Candy.
She has a question, but let's go. Candace is on here, so let's bring Candace in. Candace, how you doing? Our audio's coming on.
Hit that button.
Candace. God damn it, Candace.
There you go.
These women don't express themselves.
It's on. Wait, it's on.
Yes.
Candace got Cricket Wireless.
Oh, that's messed up.
It's on Cricket. Candace, where you at, shouting? Well, in the meantime, Shalyn asked a question until Candace gets on. Hello, gentlemen. If a woman you are interested in is in a major debt of $100,000 or more, is that a deal breaker for you? If she's in debt $100,000 or more, is that a deal breaker? Who wants to start with that?
Nah, it's not a deal breaker, because she could be in debt $100,000, and we could be in debt together and figure it out.
Wow.
200,000. Broken love. Dangerously in love is what Beyonce calls it.
Yes.
Shane, what did you say?
Hell no. I mean, no, you know why? I'm like, that sounds like mob shit. Like, who do you owe that much money? Like, hey, you know what? If she owes me, motherfucker, you owe me. That's the way God forbid I got to kill both of you. I mean, it's a tendency for, like, I bet you women act like that with men, like, oh, well, he a broke. You ever hear how much they say, oh, he a broke ass nigga, he broke. How come they say that about us? But we can't say, he's a broke ass chick. Why would I want to build my life, my future, my financial stability off of the back of a broke back girl that don't got no money? No.
Right, right. What about you, Chris? You want to say something in there? You want to put something in there?
Yeah, the whole debt thing is like, you know what, dating is no problem if you clearing that up. But if we going further, you're gonna have to clear that up before we take another step.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm not carrying that debt. I can create my own debt.
Right. And I think that is very important. Like, especially if you are working to clear it up together, I think that that's the difference. If you're trying to do something and you're trying to work to a common goal. Candace,
Candace,
what's up?
Candace ain't on there.
Chirper.
Is this debt when we first meet, or is this debt that happened in the middle of the relationship?
That's true.
That's two different things.
Right. If she came in,
I don't know. She just said that.
100 G's down, I'm going, you know, if you're that irresponsible, which you allude, how you gonna be with my feelings or my finances? You ain't gonna give a damn about my finances. Well, baby, we together. Well, one of us is together.
Hey, Shane, somebody asked you. She said, she was like, you seem like you're very vocal and everything. She said, can you date a woman that personality matches yours?
Who?
You.
That's me.
Yeah, she was like, can you date a guy, a woman whose personality matches yours?
That's a lot of crazy. That's a lot of crazy in the house. That's a lot of window licking and eating crayons. Yeah, I could date somebody, but if she gonna go for it, if you're gonna be a bear, be a grizzly bear. We gonna be two crazy people. We gotta go full blast. So I can absolutely date somebody with a full blast personality. I know I got problems, but I don't mean like, you know, I know I got scope rifle problems. I know I got that. So I'd want somebody like that. If I'm about the roof with the scope rifle, I want to sit beside me, hand back lately. So yes.
Okay. So we still have questions coming in here.
What happened to Candace?
She couldn't turn on her speaker.
You gotta buy more minutes.
Jump in.
I think she was trying to turn on her mic. She didn't want us to see that COVID here.
Right. Oh wow. COVID throat? I got a little COVID throat, but yeah.
All right. So dating, they asked a question, dating, what is a deal breaker on the first date for men? So when a man is out on a date with a lady, what is a deal breaker like for men when they're out? Like they be like, I ain't going out on that date.
Smell. If you think I'm not gonna make it through, I'm gonna act like it wasn't me, especially.
Damn, man. Really?
I saw you. I'm like, oh, that wasn't me. I don't know.
Damn. On the call,
You say what?
Just freeze on the call. That's all I'm gonna do. From here on out, I'm gonna just freeze and I'll be right next to it like I'm frozen, like I'm bumping.
I thought you really froze.
I know.
That was hologram. Hologram.
Right. So what about you, Chris? What's the deal breaker on first date?
Let me see. A person that just can't generate a conversation. It's like some people. That's why I can't date younger females. It's like it don't match.
Wow, that makes sense. Yeah.
What about
not all the time am I looking for the conversation. I'm not even gonna lie. Not all the time does the conversation matter that much. Okay, if there's something more interesting than the conversation, you might make it to day 5.
Wow. You give a lot of leniency. I hate what can break extra sensitive, yogurty, just ultra, just constant. Oh, that word. I hate when they act like they don't know. Women know if they want to lay you down in the first 5 minutes. They know if they want to kick it with you for that extra. I don't know. I don't get out of here with that. I like it's like Eddie Murphy said in Raw. I hate shy women, but the shy like, oh, I just take a salad. No, I want her to. If you want some beef, let's get some beef. I want a full blast chick. And if she's acting all timid, that would be it. Like, yeah, well, you take your timid ass the hell home. No, in fact, I ain't even ride you. Find your way. That's messed up. That's messed up. Uber. Yeah, Uber app. Shut up.
Now, somebody asked the question, would you marry someone who makes more money than you? Yes.
Yeah.
Why didn't you didn't even hesitate, man?
Right. Yes. So I don't mind being a house husband. I'm telling y'all, I would be a house husband like a mud, nigga.
Nicki Minaj, ain't Nicki Minaj's boyfriend? Like, no, she pregnant. She posting baby pictures. Look, women's mad. Like, she said her, like, look, he won.
He won. Right. And that's the thing. Is that wrong for a guy to want to date somebody that make more money than him?
Right.
But it's common for women to want to do that. You know what I mean?
But then she can punk you anytime you she asks you, baby, you say, take out the trash. No, you take out the trash. I'm the one to make the money around here. And then then I have to ghost her. I don't know if I could do that because I've dated some real spiteful ass women that will try to pull that card on me. And when you try to pull that card on me, it's like, yo, the money ain't what giving you the dick. It's me. So you got to separate that shit. So I'd have a hard time with it. She'd have to be really caked up and for me to go, well, at least I'll be comfortable for the rest of my life. And if not, alimony.
Nina said
it's not being a dependent of her. Just because she make more money don't mean I don't make money and I can't do my own thing. But she might make more and maybe she got a nicer car. But
for me, it's not bad to know that you got somebody that got more cushion than you have. That's not saying
be more responsible.
Right. Nina said, y'all say yes, but ego's getting away. How will my ego get
That's
away?
bullshit.
Ego getting away?
It's like, me personally, I think that if I was to not deal with you because basically you make more money, it's like that would be like a coward's way out.
Right.
Like why would I be mad at your success?
Right.
It's like, because in reality, that means that even if we got together, I still, no matter what, I don't want you to elevate any higher than I am.
Right.
So I'm setting the stage. Don't go nowhere beyond me.
Yes, but what if she starts saying some corny shit? That starts saying stuff like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, well, you know what? I'm the one that bought the refrigerator. Why are you holding it open? I'm the one that electric bill.
Yes.
You know that sandwich you eating? That came from my 401k. Like,
right, Jay.
Problem. Then I'd be like, yo, you need to chill with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm out. Go find somebody that got the money that you got. But I mean, right now, more money don't mean more swag. Like I've been with chicks that have more money than me, but they can't, fuck with me when it comes to everything else. And they know that. That's why they got to kick it with somebody like that. Because they don't got that swag or they don't got that intangible. And a lot of women don't have the intangible. And I don't care the women on here hear me say this stuff. A lot of y'all don't have that intangible, but you want the intangible from the man. You want the man to have all this stuff going on and you kind of flatline.
Right.
So
explain what the intangible is. Like, what do you mean by the intangible?
Okay, all four of us got intangible. You know what I'm saying? We got the gift of gab. We know how to, rock it when we need to rock it. We know how to do all of that. There's a lot of women that don't have the gift of gab. They don't have the swag. They have? Vagina. And sometimes they think that that's the equalizer, and it's not. Just like you said, Chris, it's like, yo, she fine, but she don't know how to have a conversation. Bam, lack of swag.
Right.
That's what I mean. Oh, she's really fine. Bam, she's not responsible. Bam, she don't know how to follow up. Bam, she's not, just a decent person. There's a lot of women that's fine. I met some women that's on IG that are super fine, and you poke a hole in their arm and nothing but air would come out because they got or just that's what I mean. So y'all women can think I'm hating.
So, I have never been in a relationship with somebody who didn't need guidance. Period.
You say what?
I've never met a woman who didn't need guidance. Just like she's probably never met a man who didn't have something that she might have possessed. So for me to just generalize and say because a woman got this or don't have this is outside of the spectrum of how I move in my relationships. Because it might be some water that I got that she needs that will make her bloom. It might be some water that she got that I need that'll make me bloom. So to generalize and be like, nah, your financials ain't good right now. I might know the key to unlock her and to then she is now making more money than me. That's how a relationship works. When you can get past all that surface level, so it's a lot of surface questions. That surface level seems tacky, but go deeper with somebody and build with them like that and see what happens from there.
Right. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. A lot of women nowadays feel like their looks going to carry them more than anything. And I'm going to tell y'all, because of the social media and everything, now I'm going to be honest with y'all, my cousin, Mac Henry in Dallas, right? He asked me to come to he had a club venue. He said, hey, come through, Shed. I want you to do some video work, whatever. Now, I didn't know what he was doing. You know what I mean? I just knew he did a lot around the city. Man, I went to the city and I went to his venue. And it was so crazy because it was a strip club and I didn't know, right? So I go in there, and I think I told Chris about this. So I go in there, I'm like, yo, but the strippers got masks on, right? And he said something so crazy. Well, he didn't say it in a bad way, but what he told the girl, you know, he said it in a respectable way. But he was like, see, you got a mask on, so you're going to have to get on your toes because your face ain't going to get you paid in here now because you got the mask on. And I thought that was the most realist statement. And it took me back because then if you think about it, a lot of women mindset is the way they look, the way they built is going to take them further in a relationship opposed to their, you know,
substance,
their mental. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the experience. That's the experience.
Mm-hmm. But Chris liked Chris liked strippers with masks on. So
hey, when he said it, I was sitting there like, you know how many ugly strippers is in the club?
Exactly.
It's like, but they get bread though because of their body.
Right, because they gotta work hard. That's my whole point.
They sweating. I mean,
challenge strippers gotta work real hard, opposed to the ones with the better looks who may not have the right body. Because those dudes, the dudes that are in there, I promise you, the dudes that was in there, it's like they desire to be wanted by those pretty girls because that's what they see. But they don't understand the girl is just going over there just for the money. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's that perception. So when my cousin told that girl, oh, you're going to have to get on your toes tonight. You're going to have to get up. You're going to have to move because they can't see your face. So imagine now, see how we having the mask on?
Yeah.
Now you have to really get to know somebody. Like you just can't walk up on the street and really talk to a woman in the stores because you don't know. She take this off and, you know, so it's like.
Right. Yeah, and then she take it off and it's Lil Wayne. So, God damn.
All right. Somebody asked the question, how do you feel about a woman proposing to a man?
Wow.
That's some player shit. I'm a hustler, baby.
I've had it happen, so.
I don't feel no way about it, but I just couldn't see it in my situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not, like, when women sit there and they see it on the internet and they see somebody posting a video of this woman proposing to that man, it's like, that's how they did it. It's like you can't sit there and put your stipulations on that person. That's why people get break up because they think that I'm supposed to make you happy for my relationship.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I've been proposed to. I was proposed to. Yeah, but then I flipped it and said, nah, I'll say it to you because that don't seem right. But
right.
But I mean, no, I think we should have more women proposing. I'm so sick of this one-sided bullshit. It's like, yo, you want to marry me? Then ask me. I want to marry you. I'll ask you. Why can't it be equal? I don't mean equal physically, or sometimes you ain't gonna be strong as me. You're not a man, but there are things emotionally where you could ask me the same shit too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like sometimes men want to be treated not like a woman, like we've been treating a woman in society. Smack my ass, pinch my nipples, bring me some roses. A friend of mine, Marquez the greatest comedian, very funny. And he says that all the time. It's like, smack me on the ass. Bring me chocolates. Buy me tickets. Treat me like the whore that I am. Choke me a little bit. I want all that. Choke me a little bit. Shit.
Right. So here's another question, y'all. This is from Carrie Dunderin, I believe. She says, how about women that are more knowledgeable about multiple areas such as cars, home repairs, because of the way they were raised? Does that make you feel less of a man that she's more knowledgeable in certain areas than you? No! What kind of man y'all been dating?
Look, if you can fix my car, yes, please.
That's a win.
Come through.
That's a win.
Just show me how to do it, and I'll do it. But just at least contribute in that area, because I don't know nothing about no car.
Hey, that's bonded. Like, baby, we doing a carburetor tonight? All right. That's going to save me
website.
$500. Let's go do the carburetor, baby. Let's go.
Hey.
Chris was like, nah, man. I can't.
Yeah, man.
What'd you say, Chris?
Like, hey, with me, see, the thing about it is I know about all that stuff. So all we can do is just match notes.
Wow.
Do you understand how good the massage is going to be? Her hands going to be rough on your...
I don't know if I want a woman with strong cocaine hands.
Man, squeezing the hair on your shoulders.
Yeah,
the T-knuckles on you, nigga.
Yeah, I don't want a woman with, like, she dip her knuckles in cocaine and nails. I don't want that. I don't want no blood sport fighter.
Right, right.
And you do got those women where this part of their knuckle be all thick and shit. Like,
I don't know. Then you get the argument. Get your thick knuckle ass, thick knuckle ass having heifer. Nah, man. I can absolutely be with a woman that is more knowledgeable than me, pertaining to cars and stuff. And I'm pretty good at it. But if she know more, good. You know what I'm saying? Get under the hood. Do you think?
Yeah, just show it all, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. You're tuning in now with the Battle of the Sexes, where you can interact. If you look at the pin link, you can come in through the Zoom. But what we say is, when you come in, talk, say something. Just don't sit there. Make sure your phone is ready. Ask us questions, and we will talk with you. We have no problem with talking with you, answering your questions. So please make sure you share this page right now. Share it so you can bring in other people to get some questions answered. Quit being a hater and doing this all yourself. Share it to your page so your friends can come in. The panelists we have my boy Chris Harvey up there to the top right, I believe. Then we have my boy Bruce Leroy. And then we have the one and only, I always call him the living legend, Shane. Love working with him. So it is a great thing.
Bruce Leroy, great.
Some questions.
No, I'm just saying it's a great name. It's a great name. No, if you introduce to somebody, they about to hit the stage or do something and say, "Welcome, Bruce Leroy." Come on, man.
Hey, I don't know if you know Bruce. I think was you at the show in Minneapolis, Bruce, when Shane came?
Yeah, I was.
That's another comment. He was there.
Yeah. So I'm saying like as comics right now, and also that's the thing, as comics right now, we having a real weird situation going on. Because we can't rock out in the clubs like we normally do.
Right.
And I'm doing Zoom shows, and the Zoom shows are cool, but I'm looking forward to getting backstage. I lost a ton of gigs, but I'm lucky. I was lucky, that I had some shit popping. But
yeah,
I'll say right now, man, people don't realize how hard it is to do stand-up. Y'all, I give comics, even comics I don't like, I give props. Because, I think they're an asshole as a person. But as a comic, I go give them props. You know what I'm saying? This shit is no joke. And I've been doing it for 30 years, and I haven't had a day job in 29. So I'm blessed.
Right. And that's a cool thing, man. I'm not gonna get into it, but I'll call you later, Zane. I don't know if you remember we was at Club Mix with AD, and we sat down at that bar and talked for a while. But do you remember when we was at Club Spice?
Oh God.
We're gonna get back to it. But y'all gotta hear this, bro. We was
Yeah.
at Club Spice, right? And we're gonna get into it. We was at Club Spice, and what happened was at Club Spice,
Why you going there?
guys had danced before, like they were gay guys, whatever. They had danced before, and this dude, another comedian by Kenny, kept talking about him. Now me, Shane, and AD was in the back, and when Kenny's on stage, he kept talking about him, and all we heard was, that's all we heard, right? We turned around, the guys jumped over that thing and was whooping the comedian. They had, hey, Shay gets on stage and say the most funniest one-liner I've ever heard in my life after a situation. Shay, you remember you got on stage and you grabbed the microphone and looked, because AD just brought you right up after the fight. Shay looked around Club Mix and said, well, I guess the windmill still work, man.
Yeah, because that's how they was fighting. Good technique. That's usually you can't use it in the UFC, but apparently it works in comics.
Right. Okay, now we got somebody in here, Shane. We have a question. Here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Miss Pamela. Y'all make some noise for Miss Pamela, everybody. Miss Pamela has a question. So, Miss Pamela, what is your question?
So, if you are dating a lady, how soon do you know if that is someone you want more from than just a casual dating experience?
Y'all hear that, fellas? Who wants to answer that? If you're dating a lady, and who wants to answer that question?
I had a really dirty question that came up. Answer, but I'm not take it. But it's very dirty. It's like it depends on your head game. But no.
Hey, you're just keeping it real. There's no
Okay,
filter.
no. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That's pretty much.
Chris, I know Chris look like you want to say something. Talk to me, Chris.
No, there ain't a time. It's like you go with how it feels. There's not a specific time. It could be 3 months. It could be 2 weeks. It could be a year.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
My question is to you, explain what something more is to you. What does that mean to you? What are you referring to when you say, because if we being 100, what does that mean to you? What is something more? Because that's general, and that's where women run into problems, is they use little terms like that. That we're supposed to be something more. What the hell is something more?
Yeah.
Okay, so
All right, Pam,
I guess
let us know.
what is the whole purpose of dating? Is it you're dating because you want to have a more monogamous relationship? I would hope down the line. So if you meet a lady and you guys are vibing and everything is good, and so how do you know with dating her how soon that would progress to something more monogamous, where it's just between you two and you're not dating other people?
Okay.
Wow.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
It does.
Okay.
Thank you.
Monogamous. Now, see, first off, I don't know what wood has to do with this question. Oh no, that's not wood. Monogamous is not a wood. Okay, my bad. I've been
Not mahogany.
Yeah, okay, but yeah, that's what you meant. I'd say I'd have to see some kind of instance that she's ride or die. And that's when I would definitely, there would be something she says, something she does. It got to be something to show me that she ride or die, because I don't want no little slack jaw woman I'm with. She got to be down like 4 flat tires. And if she ain't, then I'm like, well, you just a dating and I'm trying to hit it and good luck to you. But if she's somebody that you can see she has substance and she's trying to connect with you on more of a level, then I rock with it. But
What is substance to you?
what?
What is substance to you?
Where you can see that person has a commitment to you emotionally, or a commitment to you where you know that if even when things ain't perfect, she understands that it's not perfect and life is not perfect, and has the mentality to understand that. If she get that conversation with me, then we cool. But if not, then I go, well, we just kicking it. I get it. You ain't about nothing.
If she take the charge, she the one.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Substance, commitment. No, I don't mean commitment necessarily like individually, like we're going to be together forever. I'm talking about commitment could be a weekend, 2 weeks in. And then I go, oh, okay, I'm gonna put some energy into this because my energy matters. You know what I'm saying? What the energy I put into, because I got a lot of shit to do. And plus, with this COVID stuff on, I'm already mapping out a lot of houses I'm gonna rob, and I ain't got time.
There's a moment.
You done went from stabbing to robbing. Okay.
But you know what? Sometimes you got to stab, and sometimes you got to rob. Sometimes you got to rob and stab. I'm trying to teach you, girl.
I feel like it's a moment. There's a moment that happens.
Right.
And goes, oh yeah.
Right.
It is because it's something that happens. It could be something subtle or it could be something large, but it's a moment that happens. Like, yep, I thought it was you, and then when that happens, he knows, and there's no way to put a cap on that because you could do the shit right away, or it might take you a while to figure it out, or you might not ever figure it out.
And the thing is, man, a lot of times we don't like to be pressured into the situation. And because a lot of people, like, people don't like, because like a lot of times you get women that pressure a lot of men. And then that's when you get in a relationship that doesn't work out because you're pressuring him to do stuff. And I guess I'll be with you. Come on, let's be together. You know what I mean? And it's nothing that it's supposed to be a flow for both people. And that's just how it is.
Wow. Let's see. You got answered by 3 intelligent black men and 1 slightly retarded black man. And that would, I'm one off-center Jamaican. I am. By the way, I know a lot of people don't know that. I am.
Well, thank you so much, Pam, for coming through. I hope we answered your question. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, okay?
Thank you, guys.
All right. Now, as y'all see, it works. So please make sure that you come on and you can just come on the link and you can ask questions and we will definitely be able to answer them. Somebody is answered my homegirl, Shalyn, pineapple, bananas.
Banana.
She said, when do you realize when you're in love with someone, and have you ever been in love?
Woo! Why'd you make that noise?
I'm drinking.
Oh, okay. I'm like, woo! Yeah, man.
Down. You know how you drink and you get up and all of a sudden it hits you?
Yeah.
No, he was sitting there remembering that time he was crying.
Wow.
Like, man,
Did you
woo, love? Woo!
We talking about
Bruce
exes.
got saved. Give it to her, Bruce. Get the energy. Put it on all of the. There it is. Now the question is, have any of you ever been in love? Let's just ask that question. Have any of you ever been in love?
And when did you realize?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chris.
Oh no, it's like I ain't been in love for a while.
Right, but what happened when you was in love?
Love don't live here.
You start singing, I swear to God, we'll jump out this window. If you start singing, love don't live here no more.
What about you, Bruce?
Well,
why you pausing?
every time I was in LA, I was with my ex-girlfriend. Every time she called, I told her, baby, I'm working. No, I was out doing my dirt. Wasn't thinking about her getting hurt. I was hand in hand at the Beverly Center like, man,
Right.
who sees me?
That is the most great but not answer in the world. He answered it. Well, not really.
He did. He over there rhyming. When I'm alone in my room, I stare at the wall.
Yeah, I've been in love. Definitely been in love. I think I knew that I was in love when I was in the hospital. I was in the hospital and my parents couldn't come in town, and she stayed in the hospital with me. And hold on, man.
Hey man, don't you cry. There ain't no crying.
Bring it back in.
It was at that moment I knew that I was in love. No, I've been in love probably a few times. I'm a lover boy, for real. I ain't even gonna lie.
You're like, for real.
A few times. So
Yeah.
there's been multiple moments. It's always a moment. There's always a moment to where something happens, and it's never sex. is something different outside of the realm of sex. It's something that somebody can do, or we just align. When we align and you see that like divine alignment, it's like, oh shit, we need to run with this.
Like
For as long as that happens.
like when she say, "I love you," and you accidentally say it back.
I don't accidentally.
What is accidentally?
I don't.
know what the hell that meant. How much weed did you smoke? Like, when you accidentally.
Hey.
Fellas, just so y'all know, it's been brought to my attention that I got too much light skin on this panel. So now I had to reach out.
That's why'd y'all bring in the king of Wakanda? Ain't this
Right. I had to reach in my little pocket and bring in my frat brother, the one, the only, Dr. Ryan Ross. Everybody, give it up for Dr. Ryan Ross.
What's up?
Hey, Dr. Ross,
on, brother?
don't freeze. Whatever you do.
Don't freeze.
Don't freeze.
I came to make sure we got free tonight.
Right. So, I'm putting you on spotlight. Dr. Ross,
I'm sorry, that was funny as fuck. I'm sorry.
Right. Putting you on the spotlight. There's been a lot of great questions. Just a lot of stuff about dating and doing different things. Now, question that I'm gonna pose to you, putting you on the spotlight right now, is, and just let everybody know right now, share this page, because this is great information and great talk, so that you never know how you may enlighten others. We have brothers on here that's been married, been in great relationships, people that have children. I mean, it's just great things, and we're answering everything so honestly. So, Brother Ross, the question, well, first of all, thank you for coming on. I know you got a busy schedule. Thank you for coming on and doing your thing. Have you ever been in love, and how did you know you were in love?
Oh man, absolutely been in love before, absolutely. And I think there's a couple signs, or there's some of the informal signs, like when your homies stop calling you. I think they notice first, right? Maybe like, man, he ain't gonna get in trouble no more. He good. They kind of start giving you passes. You'd be like, hey man, I didn't get called for the domino game. Well, it's because it's gonna be a different kind of game.
Right.
But no, I think it's when, man, you formally though, for me it was when, I just started really appreciating the little things and seeing the little things that I never noticed before in any other relationship. I mean, I woke up and genuinely wondered how she was doing. Right. Noticed the little things that she did for me, right? Those things that I probably took for granted in any other situation. And then, those real bold actions, man, there's nothing like seeing somebody ride for you in a real way. You get a flat tire, somebody, instead of asking if you got AAA, you get in the car and come help you out. You know what I mean? Like, but really showing those actions to show that she's got your back. And then, and then me, I got one of those super dynamic families, and so anybody that can come in and hang out with my crew, that's got to be love, right? So just seeing all those kinds of things come together at the same time.
Well, thank you so much.
Ain't nothing
came in with big words.
Hey, shit. You notice how Dr. Ross made us look like shit? Look at his background. I had to grab my son's picture and shit.
Wait, have you seen my background? Yeah.
Hey.
What the hell?
family.
I'm not in a part of the house where you can see
Decorative plate.
but that was smooth, Dr. Ross. I want a woman that if I'm in a bar fight, know how to use nunchucks. Like, I think that's when I knew I was in love, when I saw a woman pull out some nunchucks and just go to work in a bar fight. No, that'd be the shit though. If you was with your girl and she said, hey, this shit. I've been in love twice, but I'm one of those people. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of empathy left because I'm old. When y'all all younger than me, so when you get old, I'm 65 years old, young man. No, I mean, but when you get older, I think that I don't have empathy. So literally, I know how to cut it off. And that's, people say, well, you weren't in love. Like, no, when my ex decided she didn't want to be with me, I was like, all right, well, deuces. And I literally move on. But that's all from my pops. When my pops died, my father died, he had this mentality of, look, people die, people leave, things happen. And it kind of stuck with me. So when someone says he don't want to be with you or if you love them, I can literally go, all right, and I'm done. So, but I didn't know I loved them, but I knew when I didn't love them, and that was immediate. It was immediate. Soon as she said it, she's like, I don't think I want to be together. And I was like, all right, cool. You can't live here. So that was it. So, I mean, but that's also, I've had a very, very, very rough life.
I call it that light switch mentality, man. So it's how you protect yourself. You got to be able to, when the light's on and it's bright, and when it's off, it's off.
That's it. Right. Thank you.
Dr.
Ross.
Doctors have terminology.
Dr. Ross. I gotta beef up my background. I got Love Jones. I need to put
right. Jay got a picture of himself back there. He got a picture of himself.
Yeah.
Edit mine at the end.
Right. That's dope. That's dope. So now we're gonna go to the we want to go to Carlos says, when you with someone to make them happy instead of being with them to make you happy. Have you ever been in that situation when you're with someone to make them happy instead of?
Nah. Is Carlos I think they're making a statement. I hope that ain't a female named Carlos, is it?
Oh, no.
I'm like, I ain't answering his questions.
What he was, first off, Chris, you need to stop being judgmental. Carlos know what the fuck he mean.
Boo, boo.
First off, Chris, I don't know who you think you are. Nah, man. Carlos, that Carlos, like, maybe Carlos got some problems in his home life because he brought that up like it hit home. Like, you ever been with somebody that you making them happy, but you ain't happy, and I want to kill everybody in this house.
Carlos, we call him Tarzan. I know who Carlos is. He works out.
That's Carlos.
Guy. He works out a lot. He's out of me. He's funny. So, another question, let me go to my inbox that they have. Now, is flirting considered cheating?
Nah, man.
No. If you with somebody, if you dating somebody and they're flirting, is that considered cheating?
In my face, hell yeah, it's considered cheating.
Wow.
It depends on the definition, because people have loose definitions of flirting. If you walk past somebody, you say hello, and they smile, that's not flirting. You know what I mean? I think we have to be real clear, because sometimes people take that way out of context.
Right.
It might just be charismatic.
I think all those words, Dr. Ross.
You can just while I'm standing there. That's flirting.
I think flirting with a purpose is cheating.
Wow. Really?
Yeah. No. I can't agree with that.
So basically, if you're flirting with a purpose, so you saying that you're not forget the fact that, okay, like say you're at the bar with your homeboys, you see somebody pretty, you flirt, whatever, but you're walking away from that situation. What I'm saying is, if you're trying to take a next step, if you're trying to take a next step, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, that's not flirting. That is cheating.
That's what I'm saying. Flirting with a purpose.
That ain't my fault. No, I'm saying, I agree with you. I see what you're saying. If you flirt with a purpose to get some man to get at you, that is cheating. But if you just being flirty and every man ain't gonna be everything that the woman wants, every aspect. So to make herself feel better, sometimes she's gonna flirt with other men. That won't trip me out. But if she takes it over the line, then I'm allowed to push her down the upper escalators. But then after the fourth time she fall up, then she know maybe I shouldn't have did that. I just feel like, that's to me, that absolutely, if she's flirting with a purpose, that is cheating. If she flirts a little bit, I go, all right, that's cool, but you know who you're going home with. Now, if she start acting funny style, then I go, well, I got to get out the duct tape. I don't want to, but that's why trunks were made big enough for bodies. I mean, I don't know if you know that or not. That's why they made trunks that big. That ain't for carrying.
But if she bring back 2 ounces of Johnny Walker Blue, I say it's appropriate.
Right.
If you're at a bar and she says, "Oh, baby, I got you these drinks,"
Right.
and he bought it, then that's different.
That's my girl right there.
That's rather die right there.
Yeah, she didn't bring back no Canadian Mist. She brought back that Blue Label.
Right.
We going to hell for that. I want you all to know that.
On a scholarship. On a scholarship.
So before we get up out of here, man, I appreciate you guys coming in. We do this every Monday night. So anytime y'all want to come on, just let me know. I would definitely love to have you back on. We do it every Monday night, 8 p.m. Central. And I just like the fact that now that we can get people to interact and call in and even bring in the Zoom. But we do this all the time. And
Wait a minute. Is everybody single? Is everybody, who are you all single?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, we're the experts. We're the experts. No, because if you already got the ring and you already won the championship, what the hell it's like
Right.
we don't need to talk to those men like, well, me and my wife, we don't care about them. We need to figure it out.
Hey, Shad.
Yeah.
Hey, Shad, look at Norma Wilson's question.
Norma,
Exactly.
you said what now?
Norma Wilson.
Oh, okay. Let me go on there now. Let me look at Norma. Norma, Norma, where's she at? Norma, say, I can't see it, Chris. Tell it. Ask
Okay. Fellas, have you ever gave a woman the D and thought you put it down, but didn't get a return call?
Hey, Shane, hey, Bruce.
Right. All of us gonna freeze on that one.
Didn't get a return call. Damn.
So now, moving on.
Yeah, we moved past that question real quick. Maybe we don't really need Norma. We don't really need to ask your bitch ass question.
Right. No, but we praise God. Commission. Go get.
I'm sorry. Praise God. Won't you do it?
Monday was yesterday. So we're gonna end it with this. Shalyn had a good question. She said, "What is love language? Like, what are y'all love languages?"
I believe that they change depending on what you're going through, where you at. Cause
Yeah, what now, Bruce?
I said I think they change depending on what you're going through, like at all times. Cause my love language would be gifts right now, but if I don't fool with you, I don't want no gift from you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's true. That's facts. That's facts. What about you, Chris? Chris said love don't live here anymore.
I just started hearing about this shit. 2020, I've been hearing manifest, love language. They're like, man, I don't.
Thanks.
Since quarantine, now that everybody talking all this
Man,
stuff.
everybody deep as hell, man.
Right. What about you, Shane? What's your languages?
My love language is really, this is bad. It's telling women shut the fuck up. No, that's no. Because sometimes we talk too much. No, I'm kidding. Come on. God bless all y'all. No, my love language is when a woman knows that I am clear and concise exactly where I'm coming from. Mm-hmm. When I become that way, that is my love language, and it is really difficult to get me to that point. So really, 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 really difficult. So once I'm like really concise on how I act with her, that's when I go, okay, that's my love language. She know that it'll always be straight up. Because sometimes what I do is I don't lie, I just don't talk. Like I'll be doing some crazy shit, I just won't say nothing. So it's kind of a lie anyway. But that way, you said that. No, I didn't. I never said that. That's my way out of a lot of shit. I ain't do nothing. I didn't say that. So yeah, my language is when I'm. I know that's the doctor will help me with that when you're concise. Yeah.
Brother Ross. So we going to you, Brother Ross.
Yeah.
Well, going back to Shan, I think what he was saying is when he's ready to be consistent, that's when he'll let you know his love language. But I think for me, man, honestly, it's I'm big on affirmations and touch, man. I like to be appreciated. I like to and I like to share moments. You know what I mean? And so I'm that chill dude who, you know, I like to cuddle. I like all that good stuff, and I like good bedroom sessions. And you know, that's that speaks to me when, you know, when intimacy is real and you can feel it and you connect, and it's just not you know.
It's not reckless ass smacking.
You know,
it's something that's,
you know, where it feels, you know, where it just, you know, you just know, you feel the energy, you vibe, and you connect. I'm a big energy guy, and like I said, the affirmation piece is really important. Like, you know, shoot, let me know that you appreciate me and care about me, and
right. Don't keep it to yourself. You don't want,
you know what I mean? It's cool to ask me how my day was. It's cool to notice that, you know, I'm happy or sad. You know what I mean? Pick up on my emotions. Because I'm gonna do the same.
right.
Hey, so I don't know, Brother Ross, when you was talking,
I was wondering, I was like, we got sound effects?
hey, Brother Ross, I ain't lying. Hey, when Brother Ross was talking, that's all I heard right here, Drew.
Hey, there you go. Hey, you know what I mean?
I sit over here. I am
sitting here in this chair.
All right, y'all. So this is the last question of the night, and then I'm gonna let you have the floor to tell everybody what you're doing, and they can follow you on all of your social media. But the last question I have, which was great, Candace Stewart said they asked a question about, because mental health is on the rise right now, and she said, how do you check to see if they all good and you notice anything about them? Do you cut them off immediately? Because, you know, a lot of times people are going through mental health situations, especially with the COVID. And let's say, you know, right now a lot of people are trying online dating. People are doing different things, inboxing, and Shane point to herself was like, stabbing you with a fork. But the situations, because mental health is on the rise. So how do you, like, if you really start finding out stuff, do you immediately cut them off? Like in conversation? Chris.
Chris didn't even wait for me to finish it. I do. Go on.
I know.
All right, check their purse. Look for prescription pills, and then Google them.
Google them.
Wow.
Anybody else want to answer that question?
Because Chris didn't even hesitate. Yeah, check it. Make sure they ain't crazy.
Google the pills.
Yeah.
Check the pills.
Everybody got something that's kind of crazy about them, and it kind of depends on what you feel like you can. What do you call mental health? What do you feel like you can handle? What level of crazy can you pull up with? Me, I'm not write a song about me crazy. That's too much for me. Like I can't. That's too much crazy for me.
Right. You said that's too much crazy. That's extra crazy.
Right.
Yeah. Don't Rick Ross on the song about me.
Right. Now, Dr. Ross, you the doctor, brother.
Yeah, man.
Say, sir?
So, I mean, I think that's a question that you figure out before you get into something crazy, right? And I think it's as simple as asking questions like, what do you do to take care of yourself, right? When it's just normal conversation, right? And if somebody doesn't have any, nothing, I don't ride a bike, I don't do yoga, I don't meditate, I don't read, nothing. They have nothing in terms of self-care. That's a trigger. I think that's something you need to pay attention to. And then I also think the other thing is the reality is just you have to be observant. Mama always told me, when somebody show you who they are, you got to believe them, right? And once you get those signs, you gotta respond accordingly. Can you deal with that or can you not? Because your happiness isn't their responsibility, but people can contribute to your stress and strife. So, if you worry about your own happiness and you got to deal with unnecessary stress and strife, it's probably not the situation you need to be in.
Right.
It ain't always cut off either. It ain't always you just cut somebody off. You might just have to put them in a different area. Like, okay, I'm not fooling like that.
Really? Come on, man.
All right, Shane, what do you say, Shane? Before
I'm
we get
saying,
out of here,
look, I cut them off immediately. Life is too short to deal with crazy. It's like I'm not gonna bark at the moon. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna yell at the moon and expect a response. If she's a nutty buddy, and I start even getting an inkling she's a nutty buddy, then she got to go. It's like, yeah, take care. I've blocked many of crazy chicks online that have said crazy stuff to me. You know that I've always dreamed about you. Yeah, probably in a puddle of blood in a motel, you crazy heifer.
He needs that sister that I can call when old girl go crazy. Look, I gotta call Keisha because so I want to keep her on my side. Like, look, we can't do nothing.
Yeah.
But if something go down, I'm gonna need you to just do that same barking. I'm gonna need you to turn DMX like you did before.
Right. No, I know. I'm very intolerant with that. Again, because all of you young men are younger than me.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
this year I'm almost senior age. So I think that with me, my tolerance level is null and void. So I just go, listen, okay, that's strike two. I like first date, you say some crazy stuff. Strike two. I'll let them know. And like, what do you mean strike two? You know what strike two means. And then they say something else crazy right after that. Okay, deuces. You know, like this girl I was going out with I went out with her twice, met her at a comedy club, and she says, I like men with a dick like a horse. I was like, well, it ain't gonna work out with me and you. Good luck. Good luck. I'm like, why would you tell me that right off the bat? Number two, the fact you told me that kind of takes me out of the running. So,
That's it. Well, ladies and gentlemen.
Was that a weird way to end it? Like,
tune in before we get out of here. Chris, you like to say last words to the people, sir?
Nope.
Goddamn
All
thing.
right. Bruce, let everybody know where they can follow you, what you got going on, last words.
Legendary Bruce on all social media platforms. That's where you find me. I got a lot of stuff going on. So just tune in.
Okay, thank you.
That's a good way to do it.
Brother Ryan Ross, I would love if you could come on next week with me too, Brother Ross.
Right on, man.
I really appreciate it because you got babies flying in pictures behind you.
Right.
Yeah, he did really go there, didn't he? He really
went
Yeah.
there. Let everybody know how they can follow you, Brother Ross, because you're gonna be on next week too. So let them know.
Yeah, hit me up at Doc Ryross, DOCRYROSS, or at ULF Colorado. And if you are near a computer, after this, go to ulfcolorado.org, make a donation. We got a lot of stuff going on this weekend. We just fed 872 homeless folks, gave about 900 masks out, backpacks, all that stuff. And that stuff isn't cheap. So, you know, if you can help us out, continue to do the work, appreciate it. I always got to throw a shameless plug in for community.
Really for
Nobody asked you to tell all the good stuff you got going.
Hey, man, you just said what I got going. You just asked.
Here was that.
Everything.
He gonna put
Hey,
the children.
hey, why do Shed look like Cardi B as a kid?
That's so wrong. This has turned into something totally different.
Right. Well, I'm gonna keep it professional. Shane, let them know what you got going on and where they can follow you, brother.
Yo, make sure to show if y'all get a chance. If you got Instagram, go to @ComedianShang, and on my website is iamshang.com. We're releasing a special called Shangri that I shot in New York before all this shit happened. And I'm going to give a shout out to some community stuff. We do a thing called Zulu Rise, and a lot of kids that are at risk. And this is racist, but a lot of Black kids that are at risk. Well, basically, we show them options to, when they get out, instead of going back in the system. And I showed them a picture of me at the Oscars and a picture of me in juvie. So you can actually make the transition. So we're building that back up with Zulu Rising. And we're going to be dealing with different organizations that deal with another thing called Rock the Vote, Rap the Vote. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is we're going to be doing online shows. And the only way you can get in the show is you have to be registered to vote. We're not saying you got to be a Democrat, but you got to be registered to vote. So we've already got, and I mean, I didn't rock the numbers that you just did, Dr. Ross, but we got 500 people to register to vote in last week to register to vote and make sure November 3rd, we get this orange suck fuck out of office. So.
Right.
Right on.
And then what I want everybody to do, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that you, in the comments, I'm pretty sure you're in the comments, put your information, because everybody's asking about the information, so we can put them in there if you don't mind. It's just a lot of great things, man. I know a lot of dope people, and everybody's doing great things. Like Bruce, he didn't even mention his photography skills, man. He does a lot of great photography, man. Every time I see the things that he do with the video camera.
Is it good? He's really good?
Yeah, he's dope.
Okay, but how's his Pornhub page? Let's be real.
I don't know. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that.
I got the ring light, bro. I got the ring light.
I'm just
Right. So before we get out of here, ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to, the last words is like, and let everyone know, please, man. So I'm involved with NARAB, which is the National Association of Bankers and Realtors, especially in the Twin Cities. But we are focusing on voting. So please make sure you register to vote. A lot of people don't know the information that is needed, because due to times you see the stuff that's going on with police, and I mean, not just the president, local levels, because those are the things you can make change in your city. So please make sure you register to vote, do different things, encourage the youth. Let's break the traditional trends that we have in our family, the negative trends. So I just want to make sure that we focus on that. And I'll be posting some more information about how you can register to vote and do the different things you can do to be active, because the marches and everything was good. But if you're not voting, the marches, what you were doing was null and void. You're just being out there doing what you need to do. We have to make a point to make a change. And in order for us to make a change, we have to register and vote and encourage others to vote. All right, so we're going to be doing this next week. Once again, fellas, I would like to say thank you so much. It was fun. Make sure you go to the comment section. Let everybody know where they can follow you and doing everything from Chris to Bruce to Shane to Dr. Ross. My name is Shed G. God bless everybody. Good night.
Right on. Peace.
All right, fellas, that was great. I really appreciate y'all, man. So I really appreciate y'all, everything what y'all done. Shane just hung up all together.